How to split a DOS path into its components in Python. I have a string variable which represents a DOS path e.g. var equals d column / stuff / more stuff / further down / the file.txt. I want to split this string into d stuff, more stuff, further down, the file.txt. I have tried using split and replace, but they either only process the first / or they insert hex numbers into the string. I need to convert this string variable into a raw string somehow so that I can parse it. What's the best way to do this? I should also add that the contents of var, i.e. the path that I'm trying to parse, is actually the return value of a command line query. It's not path data that I generate myself. It's stored in a file, and the command line tool is not going to escape the backslashes.
I've been bitten loads of times by people writing their own path fiddling functions and getting it wrong. Spaces, slashes, backslashes, colons. The possibilities for confusion are not endless, but mistakes are easily made anyway. So I'm a stickler for the use of os.path and recommend it on that basis. However, the path to virtue is not the one most easily taken, and many people when finding this are tempted to take a slippery path straight to damnation. They won't realize until one day everything falls to pieces, and they or, more likely, somebody else has to work out why everything has gone wrong, and it turns out somebody made a file name that mixes slashes and backslashes, and some person suggests that the answer is not to do that. Don't be any of these people. Except for the one who mixed up slashes and backslashes, you could be them, if you like. You can get the drive and path plus file like this. Get the path and the file. Getting the individual folder names is not especially convenient, but it is the sort of honest middling discomfort that heightens the pleasure of later finding something that actually works well. This pops a backslash at the start of folders if the path was originally absolute. You could lose a bit of code if you didn't want that.
You can simply use the most Pythonic approach, imho, which will give you. The clue here is to use os.sep instead of // single quote, or /, as this makes it system independent. To remove colon from the drive letter, although I don't see any reason why you would want to do that, you can write.
For a somewhat more concise solution, consider the following.
I would do. First, normalize the path string into a proper string for the OS. Then os.sep must be safe to use as a delimiter in string function split.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.